Hi guys, Hal DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Sunday video report. I've got 3 free NFL selections coming your way in just a moment. A quick word about some of the featured discounted plays today. Scott Delaney, third straight day. You're going to save major money on one of his major wager releases. You got his 100-dime winner in college basketball on Friday night with Pittsburgh hammering Eastern Washington. You got it for only $39, a savings of $60 off the regular price. Same thing yesterday when he gave you another 100-dime winner with Wichita State taking care of business against Utah. Now, normally a 100-dime play, they are his best bets. And over the past 4 years in all sports combined, 98 wins, 64 losses, 2 pushes with those 100-dime plays. But today, he's got a double wager release, his biggest NFL play of the season. It's your Indianapolis-Jacksonville game. It's his 200-dime NFL game of the year. And again, because I believe that you don't have to spend big money to make big money, I'm, for the third straight day, making him one of the featured discounted plays. In fact, it's the half price play of the day, simply by using coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F. Keep in mind, major wagers for Scott Delaney are 50-dime plays or higher. And with those 50-dime plays in all sports over the past 4 years and higher, $10 bettors have won $33,575. To give you a little perspective, this play is 4 times bigger than his Thursday NFL winner when he delivered with the Cardinals and the Vikings under the total. Also going today, Brad Wilton, who has been the hottest and the winningest handicapper here at the site over the past 5 months in all sports. We're going back to the baseball season here, okay? Making $10 bettors the past 156 days, $37,210. Today, he's going for winning Sunday number 10 out of 12, and it's his 200-dime double your max wager winner number 15 out of 19. Now, it's 15 out of 19 in all sports. He's gone 6-1 with them so far in the NFL this season. And you will save $75 over half price off simply by using coupon code 200DIMES, 200DIMES. And finally, Chuck O'Brien, who rejoined the site after a near 3-year absence about 3 weeks ago, has a big play on the Sunday night game. Now, 2 Sundays ago, he made his big splash in his second day back here at the site by going against, as he says, his Patriots. He's based in Boston. You can imagine who his favorite team is, when he told you the Broncos would beat them outright. Well, that was a 50-dime play. You got it at a huge discounted price. He just hit a 50-dime play on Friday night with the Indiana Pacers. You got it at a huge discount. And today, he's got another 50-dime play. His third in a row, matches his highest rated play since his return. It's on your side selection between the Patriots and Texans. You save $60 by using coupon code NIGHT, N-I-G-H-T. And FYI, Jeff Benton, who has won 8 of the past 11 days, and he's going for NFL winner number 10 out of 12. He is on the same side as Chuck O'Brien tonight. So all the other discounts, promos, etc., they're over on the homepage. Let's get to your complimentary plays. Again, these games are all going at 1 o'clock, so it's no difference what order I give them to you. Let's talk about, first of all, the Seattle game. 39-30 home win against the Steelers. Okay, it got my attention. When they went to Minnesota and just destroyed the Vikings then last week, 38-7, how can you not be paying attention? Russell Wilson's just on fire. I mean, this is an offense that has garnered over 400 total yards in each of the past 2 games. Wilson last week against the Vikings, albeit an injury-riddled Vikings defense, 21-27, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's got 11 touchdown passes, no interceptions, the past 3 games with 879 yards passing in that stretch. The Baltimore Ravens, another injury-riddled team, right? Defensively, offensively, it doesn't matter. You're looking at Jimmy Clausen probably starting today. Now, how funny is it going to be? And I don't know. Somebody will have to check with the Stat Bureau. But Jimmy Clausen started in week number 3 as an emergency starter for Jay Cutler when the Bears went to Seattle and were hammered 26-0. Well, now he could be starting at home today for another injury-riddled team that's already minus Joe Flacco for the season, minus Matt Schaub most likely today, and he could be getting the nod and lose again, this time for his latest team, the Baltimore Ravens. What also has really impressed me with Seattle here lately is that Thomas Rawls, the rookie, has really been a revelation with Marshawn Lynch out. This Seattle offense, 38 points at Minnesota, 39 points at home against Pittsburgh, 29 points at home against San Francisco, 32 points in that loss at home to Arizona. That's 34.5 points a game the past 4 weeks, and this Baltimore team can't score, nor Can they stop anybody from scoring? So the Ravens, who are 4-13 against the spread in their last 17 December games, 0-7-1 versus the odds makers in their last 8 at home. I got to go against them here and ride Seattle, a Seahawks team that, once again, is climbing that mountain in the month of December, where they've won and covered 13 of their last 15 games over the past 3+ seasons. And I'll lay the 11 points with Seattle. Okay, the Chicago Bears last Sunday cost me. I used them as a 15-dime best bet. You know, they had won 3 out of 4 games. They were at home. If you looked at the stat box, they totally dominated last week against the Redskins. I'm sorry, the Redskins are who they're playing today. They totally dominated last week at home against San Francisco. The problem is you don't win games on the stat box. And consequently, Chicago just gave that game away. I mean, they dominated them 20-13 in first downs, 364 total yards versus 291. They miss a field goal. They gave the game away. They lose in overtime. Now it's time for the Bears to rebound today at home. And I think they will against a Washington Redskins team that gave away the game. Specifically, Deshaun Jackson gave away the game if you had money like me on the Redskins on Monday night. And I think this is a great spot. You got a Redskins team that's on the road, playing on a short week, coming off a devastating in-division loss, and a Redskins team that has been pathetic on the road this season. 0-5 straight up, 1-4 against the spread. And listen, I'm not going to go recite all the numbers, but, you know, Kirk Cousins has been almost dynamite at home, except on Monday night, and he's been awful on the road this season. So I'm going to go with the Bears here. Listen, the defense has really been playing well for the Bears. You know, they sacked Blaine Gabbert 4 times last week. They're very strong against the pass. They're weak against the run, but as we've seen with the Redskins, with Alfred Morris and Matt Jones, they have been unable to really sustain any type of good ground game for weeks now. So, a Skins team that already lost by 28 points at Carolina, 17 points at New England, 14 points at the Jets, 6 points at the Falcons in their last 4 road games. I'm willing to go against them here, and I take Chicago minus the 3.5, and naturally I would buy down the half point if that line is anywhere between 3 and 4.5 on Chicago. Same advice I would give you for taking the Detroit Lions. We know what happened with the Lions the last time out, don't we? 20-0 lead against the Packers, and then all of us here at the site had the Packers 2 Thursdays ago, and, well, we were all happy thanks to that 61-yard Hail Mary pass. Now, can the Lions rebound from that loss? Well, they've had a little extra time for water going under the bridge since they played 2 Thursdays ago. More importantly, I think that this is a different Lions team in terms of the mindset since they started making all the personnel moves in terms of coaching staff, front office staff, etc. about a month and a half ago. And I'm going to go with them today minus the 3 points against the St. Louis team that's going to turn to Case Keenum after having to turn to Nick Foles once again the past 2 weeks because Keenum had suffered a concussion. I mean, the Rams are off a 24-point loss at home to Arizona. How they only lost by 24 is beyond me, considering that Arizona had 524 yards in that game, and St. Louis, a team that has struggled offensively all season with 212 yards. It doesn't matter whether it's Foles, Keenum, whoever at quarterback for St. Louis. It just hasn't worked. Now, could Todd Gurley go crazy? Maybe, but has he worn down a little bit? Plus, this Lions run defense has allowed just an average of 58 yards a game. The last 4, they had won 3 straight before having the momentum snapped by the Packers, but I think at this price, they're pretty cheap and they're worth the investment minus the field goal. And again, 3 to 4.5 points, I'm buying down the half point on Detroit. So the Bears, the Lions, and the Seattle Seahawks, your 3 complimentary plays. That'll do it for this Sunday video report. I wish you well and hope you all win money. And I'll talk to you again Monday when we do it one more time when we have the game between the Giants and the Dolphins, another snoozer on Monday night.